Blessed peeps. Today I'm gonna address a situation that affects most of the persons that use the exchange to White River main road, especially between the hours of 7:30 a.m. in the morning and 9:30 a.m. That's on weekdays. Because normally on weekends there's very little or no traffic built up along this road. So the traffic situation in this area is a very serious one to be taken very seriously, because this is a very narrow road, right? And in case of an emergency, where an emergency vehicle needs access to the area, whether it be to rescue somebody, to put out a fire, or for the police to come and save somebody, prevent a robbery, or to interrupt any criminal activity for that matter, then it is going to pose a serious problem, because the traffic built up is mostly heading towards White River from the Exchange, Mile End, or even the Gale communities, which all use this road. So if there is an emergency and somebody needs to be taken to the hospital, or someone is in danger and needs the assistance of the police or the fire brigade or even an ambulance, then there's going to be a challenge, because the roads are not wide enough for these vehicles in the traffic to pull over and give way to an emergency vehicle. The roads are just simply too narrow, and that is something for everyone to be concerned about. Whether you are a driver or not, once you are living in these areas, it's a cause for concern. When this road was originally being constructed, there was not much vehicle on the road, as back then donkeys were the main source of transportation. So people used to use donkeys, so there was not the situation of traffic issues, because two donkeys could pass easily on this road going to and from. Yeah, so separated apart from the roads are very narrow. One of the main causes for the build-up of traffic is the stoplights. When the vehicle gets to the stoplight at White River, there is where the problem comes in, because the traffic flow from St. Mary is a lot of vehicles. So this is actually a point where two major roads meet up, and that's going to be difficult to fix. However, there's a solution to this problem. In my opinion, I think that it needs an alternate road. The fact that everyone has to be using the same road is the reason why we're having that built up of traffic around the morning hours, especially the peak hours. However, there's an alternative to this problem. There's an alternative road that can ease the pressure of the traffic from going to White River and causing a build-up. There's a road through Banham Heights. This is in Lancewood, Motorists. And this is just off the Exchange main road. This is just off the Exchange main road, where you turn and you go through Banham Heights. So this is the most logical route that could be used as an additional road to ease the pressure of that road which leads to White River. So as you can see, a lot of this road has been paved already. It has been paved by a developer who is doing a housing development around in this area. So a good portion of the road is paved already, and it's smooth and it's drivable. Not very wide as you can see, but it's an alternative road. But however, as you would expect, whenever this road gets to where the development is at the end of the development, then you know that the road construction would have stopped there. So it's going to go back to being the bad road, rocky road that it used to be. So the powers that be need to take it from there and continue to just pave this road in order to ease the traffic off the main road. And this area is a developing area where a lot of people are living. Hence, more people living in the area is going to lead to more traffic built up being on the main roads eventually. So in the future, if this road is not developed urgently, then we're going to have more problems, because a lot more people living in the area means a lot more traffic will be in the area needing to go to Motorists or wherever, but need to get to the main road. As you can see, this is the road, and this is the condition of the surface of the road. And the further in you go, you'll realize that the surface gets worse. when you're going further towards the Dunsville area. So this road could take you off the Exchange main road through Lanswood, then lead you towards the Dunsville main road, where you take a right turn, carrying you back towards Marvin's Park area. From there, you can go to Content Gardens, or you can go to Great Pond, depending on where you are going. So you would have easily avoided all the traffic and congestion that is taking place on the Exchange main road. So I think that this road is really in need of development, and I think it should be a priority, mainly because of the safety concerns that we're having, and the fact that the area is a developing area where a lot of people are now residing in this area. A lot of people are purchasing property in this area. I think that is only fair for this road to be developed, just to give people an option and not to have to force themselves to go on the main road and get caught up in the traffic situation that's taking place there. I am praying that my advice does not fall on deaf ears. God bless you all, people. Be safe and be hopeful.